Oh, what a terrible thing.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What a terrible thing to be so high up. I'm so
Right,
sorry.
right, right. Especially when the rain coming. Let me actually show you guys. Let me see if I can show you this on my phone. This rain coming in heavy.
It should be coming up. I'm in Covington, and it was cats and dogs a few minutes ago, and now I don't have to worry about you guys not being able to hear me.
It's on its way. Y'all see that?
Yes, I can see it.
On its way.
Nice. Yeah, it's coming.
But no, rain,
Sure.
sleet, snow, we still got to get it in. It don't stop nothing. That's the
Not a thing.
reality of it. Um,
Delane, all I see is the minding our businesses background. I don't see nothing you trying to show us. What you talking about?
are
You
you?
missed it.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, I didn't know what he was trying to show us. Like, what is that?
He was like, I'm looking at you this whole time. What are you talking about, sir? But nah, we on the rooftop today. You still pulling up, Fee? I know you got
What you think?
I know you
What
got
you think?
I know you gotta wait on Mitch. You gotta bring Mitch one of these days, man. We're gonna have to figure something out for Autumn Sky, man. We're gonna have to get her some games and stuff. So you gotta bring my guy.
Lunch again. Yeah, he probably like that too.
Yeah.
He's in his laptop working on some land deals now, like he do.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Workaholic.
So
I,
welcome you guys.
yeah.
I appreciate you guys. Every single week we on consistently sharing ideas, connecting the dots, and really just sharing resources, figuring out different solutions to just different challenges that we all have as business owners and that we just been having, economically, in general. So that's what it's all about, really coming together, leaving the pride at the door. Every week we have, some beautiful, beautiful juggernauts on here. But it's all about, really just coming down to a level playing field and, sharing knowledge, each one teach one. I'm pretty sure everyone has been, faced with some challenges in their journey. And, me personally, I wish I had a group like this to guide me in the early stages of my entrepreneurship journey. But we're here now, so that's the whole point, is to take all of our resources, all of our knowledge, all of our experiences, and bringing them all together. And that's what our brainstorm has been about. Our brainstorming session has been about. That's what the mob been about, in general. And that's why we named it the mob. Mastering our business. If we're in a partnership, or if you're a member, you're affiliate, your business is our business, and we move like a mob. We move as a unit. Just like in our brainstorming sessions, we all come together from different backgrounds, different cities and states, different business ventures, and we still come together and connect the dots and figure out different ways to help each other. It's each one teach one at the end of the day. So I want to start it off, as you guys know, if it's your first time on, welcome, welcome, welcome. We always love to see new faces. That means new ideas, new ideals, and we always like to kick off our brainstorming sessions with a little icebreaker. Um, so today's icebreaker question is: if you could have any superpower to help your business, what would it be and how would you use it? And I'm just gonna go down the list of you guys, and we're gonna go from there. So you like today we ain't in alphabetical order. So we're gonna start off with Rise.
Oh wow, that's not alphabetical, but okay.
I know usually it's the alphabetical order, but it's not today.
Okay, okay. I've never thought about that question, but I'm gonna have to be fast on my feet today. If I had a superpower that could help my business, I would have the power of a continuous pipeline that stays full no matter what the market looked like, no matter what the day of the week was, just a pipeline that just stayed full continuously in my sleep. It continued to fill. That's my power. That would be amazing. But
I,
that's not my story.
I love it. I love that. I love that. Who else we got? Dr. Adam, what you feel?
Oh, well, I've been thinking about it. So I'm thinking that it's going to be. Ooh, I'm getting feedback.
No, I got
I'm thinking it's going to be some sort of power persuasion where I can convince people that would normally say no to say yes.
you.
And not in a bad way, not like the creepy uh college kid kind of way, but as in stop people from doing and being like not in my backyard. So to be able to persuade people that way and really be able to get things done for the better.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Who we got? Who we got? Fee, what you say?
Hey, Tribe. Hey.
What's going
I
on?
would have to say, I was thinking along the lines of what Adam was saying at first, like, if I could just be like a vampire and like persuade them. But then I kept thinking, and I was like, I think mine would have to be being invisible and you still being able to hear me talk to you. So, like, for instance, I could go into these boardrooms and meetings and hear all the stuff that, sit with the millionaires and they don't even know that I'm there. Literally just get all the information I need to get. It'll always keep me up ahead on trends and things that are going on with, multiple things, whether it be with the market, my business, what have you. And I could literally just be like, you need to do that. Like I was their conscience.
I love it. The fly on the
So
wall.
yeah, that would
I
be
love
mine.
it. If walls can talk. Okay, I love it. I love it. All right, all right, all right. Who else we got? Who else we got? I think that's is you on here as iPhone? Yeah, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello, hello, everybody. I would say, oh, hey, my name is Chrissy. I'm on camera on it, so that's all. Come on. Hello, everybody. I'm Chrissy. I'm one of the founders for Mastering Our Business. Um, I would say I will probably clone myself, like a lot of times to like get more work done. If it's to touch more of the world for real, and bring more business in. So I think that would be my superpower. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Who else we got? Who else we got? L, can I get L? I know you just touched in. So if you just tapping in, the icebreaker question is if you could have any superpower to help your business, what would it be and how would you use it?
Hey, what's happening? It's L Secular. I think I would go for mind reading.
Oh,
And I think simple as that. I would just read some minds of my problems, and just really be able to, know exactly. Yeah, I think it speaks for itself. Like just mind reading. I think that would be like, I would go for mind reading for a superpower. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
I love that. I
Oh,
love that. You actually took mine, but I love it anyway.
damn.
Great
See,
minds
we don't
think
see,
alike. I
see,
love it.
I'm reading your mind. I'm
I
reading your
love
mind.
it. I love it for sure.
Yeah, all right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Who else we got? Who else we got? Tony just left, so we're gonna wait till he get back. Um, yeah, so I will okay. I mean, you did take my reading your minds. Um, I think another superpower that I would probably have, um, oh, I seen a good one actually on The Boys. I would actually have the superpower of being the smartest person on earth. I think that was a dope superpower that they showed. I don't know if you guys seen The Boys. It's very hectic, but um, that was one of the superpowers in this new season. that one of the females had, and man, she was a wrecking. She was a force to be reckoned with for sure. Um, so yeah, she was always 10 steps ahead of the competition. So I think that would be a great superpower for us to have, and for me to have. Um, as one of the founders of the mob as well, to really just, so we can, come up with these strategies for our members and our affiliates, and make sure we stay in 10 steps ahead of the game. So I love that. I love that. Real quick, can I get everybody to blow up the chat? Everybody that's on right now, blow up the chat, post your websites, post your social medias, and post where you're listening in from. I want to make sure we are connecting. And also, once we all post our information, make sure you guys follow somebody else that's on the call. Check out somebody else's website. That's what it's all about, guys. Connected the dots, coming together and figuring it out. So what I want to do next, as you guys know, I always like to give you guys an opportunity to talk about the wonderful, wonderful things that you guys have been doing with your businesses. And, what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks is been talking about some wins that you guys been having, whether it's in the last week or the last month, really just to spread some motivation and positivity. So I want to start off with this list. Just keep changing. Fee, can you tell us, especially for the new people, can you tell us about your business and tell us some of the wins that you've been having, or a win that you've been having that you've accomplished in this last week or so, and then talk about some of the challenges that you've been having.
Sure, absolutely. So, a couple great things. I just got a new mixer. For those of you that have not known, my other one went out at one of my events and I replaced it. So that one went out, and the next day I came out to, I guess, come and try to wrap it and put it up and send it back. And it was working again. So that was good, even though I ordered another one in the meantime. It was good because I technically need to. It's not broken. That was a win. What else? I am currently, for those of you who may or may not know, I host glamping events and experiences. I also have my own holistic wellness luxury skincare line called Philosophy. And I work with all different types of skincare for different people's regimens. And also, I help you get your dream skin that you've been looking for. Everything is plant-based, plant-derived. I do high-grade quality, so smaller batches. More quality over quantity is how we like to look at that. What else? I am currently planning another event, so please stay tuned for the next date. I'm also planning my wedding at the same time, so I have a lot going on in my world. Another one is that I have been doing more ceremonies as of lately versus glamping, so that's been a little bit easier on my, my physical and my mind, of course, but yeah, everything has been going really well, and I'm really excited to get down to them. Challenges. Really just the kinks or things that I'm working on, working through the Delano and Chrissy, of course, the goddess. Working through that, working with just trying to have everything aligned in my world to where it makes sense. And then not overstressing myself at the same time, giving myself the space and, creating the things that I need to be able to really give myself, my spiritual gifts, readings, I do all kind of stuff. So really just being able to get really important to me. And I'm really happy that I'm kind of giving myself that. So yeah, that's all.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you. Can I get you, Dr. Adam?
Thank you.
Yeah, you had really good timing because the ambulance just left. So don't walk near a hospital when you're trying to do one of these. So one of my wins, well, I actually got two wins going on this week. I was on Really Real Radio doing a panel discussion on what Project 2025 is. And it's always good to educate people about some of the evils that are in the world. And I think I'm going to be doing this for a few more weeks or a couple of months on there. And then found out next week, Friday, there's a documentary coming to the factory where we actually build homes. And they're going to interview us about the housing crisis and homeless population problems and things like that. And we'll be able to show on a documentary how we actually hire homeless people. In fact, our shop foreman happens to be former unhoused, used to live in the factory that we have. And then we also hire ex-cons, things like that. So that should be pretty neat. And to be able to just be in a movie, I guess, is kind of cool. So I'll be able to geek out that way.
That's super dope. That's super dope. I appreciate you, Doc. And congrats and congrats. I actually tuned in to the radio show too. I love the topics, and I'm actually looking forward to the recap as well. Can I
Want to
get
hear really, really odd about that though? I didn't know I was going to be a panelist until 5 minutes before.
Well, you did a great job. You did a great job. You and Miss Angeline.
She's the one who invited me. It was awesome.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. See, that's what it's all about, connecting the dots, coming together and figuring out, how we can really connect outside of, even outside of business. This is all about economic growth as well. So, that's where really we wanted to start with the business owners, because you guys are the leaders in the community. At the end of the day, we don't want to create the jobs, and more can create the jobs and more opportunities for the people that's in our community. So it's really important, that we understand that. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Who we got next? Who we got next? See, we got some new people. If you just tapping in, please, please, please make sure that you post your websites, your social media sites, and where you're listening in from in the chat. Please, please, please. And then make sure you guys follow somebody else. Follow somebody else's social media, and make sure you check out somebody else's website. We got a lot of great people on the call. And you just never know who may have resources that you may need, or some knowledge that you just may need, or just some motivation. Sometimes we all need just a little motivation. So next, can I get CC up? Can I get you to talk about some of the great things that you've been doing, a win that you've had in the last week, and some of your challenges that you've been having?
Okay, so
Hey,
I
hey.
didn't quite hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna step back in. So I know it's just windy out here. Oh, yeah.
You don't.
To a place where I can talk to y'all.
You in the penthouse?
I am in a penthouse.
If you want to come upstairs, we upstairs too.
Yeah, I do need to come up here. I'm trying to catch your breaks. Come back to me because I am in the middle of shooting some content.
We're gonna wait on you, CC. Can I get while we waiting on CC, can I get Miss Rise back on? Can you tell us what you do, some of the great things you've been doing in the community, and one of the wins that you've
All right,
had?
y'all. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, so what was the question? I just really
It's all good. No, I want to basically just give you a chance to kind of talk about some of the great things you've been doing with your business, and give us a win that you've had in this last week, and then talk about some of the challenges that you've been having.
Okay, challenge. Life has been challenging me. Um, Life has been challenging me. So that has been a challenge, trying to stay focused on the business and not get too distracted with life obstacles, but I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. I have planted some new plants on the farm. So that's for me. I got a chance to get out there and get some stuff situated on the farm and just really trying to balance that along with the business and along with life has been a challenge for me this past 7 days. But despite that, I'm still moving forward and all is great. I start my first show as co-host on Plant the Seeds radio show on Sunday from 3 to 4.
Hey.
So that is going to be a new thing. So that is a win right there. I'm super excited about that. I never thought I would be on radio, but I am. I'm stepping out the box and I'm just walking into doors that are opening up for me. So that is what I'm doing. And we have back to school giveaway field day on August 4th. A flyer is going to be up for that. And that is going to be from 10 to 12. We are going to be partnering with Life Changes Fellowship Ministry. She has 75 backpacks already filled that she wants to provide. And she wants people to bring donations for clothes and for food so each child can get a meal and a backpack with school supplies. So that is going on August 4th from 10 to 12. And I'll make sure the flyers get posted for that. And other than that, follow me on all social media platforms. We got the interview that just came out, and I'm loving that. So y'all check out the exclusive YouTube page to check out the interview. That was a great accomplishment. I never did like a raw interview like that, where it's just like on the spot. Usually, like I'm prepared and well groomed and polished, but this was just really like a raw interview in the moment, and I love the way it came out. So yeah, continue to support me and follow me on all social media platforms at the Natural Way 365. I'm a herbalist, I'm a farmer, and I am a holistic consultant. And yeah, that's what I got going on.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We might have to premiere your interview in the theater room a little later too, man. We got.
Oh yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. I'm gonna get ready to I'm gonna get ready to come up there.
All right. Who we got next? Can I get Roz?
Sorry, I'm here.
It's all good. It's all good. So
what you got? What you got for me?
Real quick, can you tell the people what you do? And then tell the people a win that you had either in this last week or this month. And then let's talk about some of the challenges that you've been having business-wise as well.
Wow. Okay. I'm a realtor here in Georgia and Louisiana, which is my home state. Been here for 30 years, I think. And I'm also new in the field of the death industry. I'm also a family service counselor at a funeral home in Covington. That's a new career field for me. It's interesting. It is challenging because my job is to educate families on the importance of pre-planning for their final days. And everybody think they got a lot of time, they have time, and they're not prepared. And when it happens, the family is struggling and scrambling on how to cover those final expenses. So I just my challenge has been getting into the community so they can really hear the good news, because, there's a lot of ways to take care of that as opposed to just that final credit card payment. So that's just been my challenge. The wins I've had this week is I got a check in the mail that I wasn't expecting. So that was a good win. I always believe in checks in the mail, and I had just paid the repair man at the Audi dealership. I had just paid a a head scratch in total to get my car done. And as soon as I swiped that card, I got home and there was a check on the counter that was in the mail. And I opened it. I'm like, oh my God, it's like $10 short of what I just spent. So that was a win for me, a real win. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. Nothing else to share except I work as a realtor and I am also a family service counselor at the funeral industry. And it's pretty interesting. I didn't know so much about what happens behind the scenes, but I'm glad that I know because knowledge is some powerful stuff for me.
Most definitely, most definitely. And what's some of
Yes.
the challenges that you find yourself having, either with the old career or with the new one?
What's the question? I'm sorry. Repeat that again.
I was just saying, what's some of the challenges that you've been having, either with the old career or the new one?
Yeah. Okay. So real estate, I've been doing it since 2006. So I've seen the market shift so many different kinds of ways. But this new season is quite different, only because there's a new settlement that just happened and everybody is freaking out, which I don't understand why, because it's always been negotiable for sellers to pay the full 6% or less. But we never presented it that way. So now that they know they have options and the buyers are truly blown away by thinking that they have to contribute to our commissions. So it's just educating the clients on our value and why it's beneficial to have a realtor if you don't know what you're doing. Not saying that you don't, but if you don't, it's good to have somebody who's licensed and experienced that you like, that you want to work with. So that's been a challenge, but it's not the end of the world, just educating them on why it's important, sharing them what our value is. And in the other industry, it's not challenging. It's just that it's new for me. So I'm just trying to find my footing with, the sweet spot, and I just haven't found it yet. But I'll get there.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. We actually just got another member, and she's actually a realtor, and it's something that same conversation we was having with her about,
Mhm.
know, I think that's the hardest part, in general in any business is educating the general public on the importance of, these different resources. And that's something that we've been
Yeah.
doing with her social media. We put together a comprehensive social media marketing plan to where, that's really what we're surrounded by, giving, dropping details and giving
Yeah.
different tips and tricks and,
Hmm.
and on top of that, getting feedback, from her target audience as well, to
Yep.
see where the holes are, so where we can fill them. So maybe,
Makes sense.
yeah, maybe that's something, that you can, if you already have a social media manager or anything like that, that's something that you
I
got.
don't. I don't.
Oh yeah,
And at social media, I play with it like it's just a fun thing for me, but it's really a serious thing for some people, and I'm not knocking
yeah,
that. It's a beautiful thing, because we can reach so many people. But I like to give that to people that like doing that.
yes.
Just tell me how much it costs, and let's get it done because I'm just old school. You know what I mean? I don't.
Well, let's
I
set up a
mean,
call because we do have a couple social media manager experts that we work with. And it's very
yes,
important, because we live in a new world now. We live in a world where
yes,
digital media content is key, and digital media marketing is so important because mainly, because you want to really swoop down to the general public level. It's not
right,
because I'm with you. I'm really not the biggest social media person ever either. Myself,
right,
like I probably wouldn't even have a social media if it wasn't for my businesses that I own.
right.
But I do understand the climate that we in, and we have to,
Yes,
and that's how most people, collect their information. Most people, as
yes,
soon as they wake up, and sometimes I find myself doing the same thing now. As soon as they wake up, they on social media, and it's really
yeah.
information thing. And I mean, even with me, I do a lot of market research through TikTok.
Okay. Oh
Um,
yeah.
and
Okay.
sometimes I might spend hours literally just, watching and seeing what's out there, seeing what's in the world, what trends is going on,
Yep.
different things like
Yep.
that. And then I take it back, I bring it back to our members, and I bring it,
Okay.
also to our business, to our businesses as well. Because,
Wow.
it's definitely a great tool, if you want, if you utilize it, and if you have people around you that know how to stay up with the algorithm,
Yeah.
stay, in content creators to make sure that,
Mm-hmm.
that you have appealing content to put out there. So
Yes.
it's definitely a huge tool.
Yes.
It's pros and cons and everything, I think, but it's definitely one of those tools that, us as business owners, we need to utilize. It's a free tool, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
until you
I
get,
tell you that.
like I said, until you put together a team and different things like that.
Mhm.
Because it is a full-time, full-time job.
Listen, I have so much respect for content creators when I say, because that's a real thing. And I'm like, you know what? I done got too old. My nerves done got a little bad at this point. I'm not that 20-something-year-old Roz. I'm definitely not her anymore. And some things I don't want to do. And if there's a fee associated and you can show me the value of what you can do, what do I sign? Let's get it done because I want it done. Like right now, I'm in the middle of, I'm one of the co-hosts of a new podcast that's starting. We've been talking about this for the last 6 months, but we have this so-called producer, no names, but he tried to show his value, and it sounded cute, but I'm an action person. Do less talking, talk
Yeah.
less, and show me. And I haven't seen much, and so my team is not seeing what I'm seeing. So I'm just being patient with them to catch up with what I don't see. And so, as a producer, there's a lot that you have to do, and we're willing to pay. We're paying you for it, but it's a challenge for me.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I've been there, done that.
Mm.
That's why
I just don't have patience. Either you can do it or you
or
can't.
you
But
can't.
don't waste my time in the middle of this right here because now I'm waiting on you and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah,
So I'm politically correct, of course, but it's all about what you're gonna do. You said you were gonna do this and you're not. So that's a challenge for me. That's a personal thing, but it's a
no,
challenge.
I think we all have, came across that challenge, especially me, and that's what brought me into, us having our own production company. The same
Hmm.
exact challenges. It is what it is. It's something that,
Yeah.
and that's why, we have to build a community so we can have these type of discussions. Because sometimes stuff happens as well. I think transparency
Yes.
is another great aspect of it because sometimes all it takes is communication and be like, hey, this
Communication
this
is key.
happened.
You have to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, stuff happens, and I think
Yes.
that's the biggest thing. Me as a producer, I had to learn that as well.
Yeah.
Really just being transparent and communicating in a way to where it's like, look, things are not going to be perfect, but here's the solutions.
There you
When
go.
the problems do come. And I always tell people, like, when I put together a team, I put together a team
Hmm.
that can troubleshoot, not just a team that can just so happen to just, it's doing the job is part of it, but the other part is when things go wrong, how can we troubleshoot
Right.
find solutions? So I'm definitely
That's
with you,
true.
Queen. I'm definitely with you. We got a lot of talking to do. We're gonna
Yes.
set up a call for sure.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate
Thank you.
you, Queen. I appreciate you.
Yep.
What's next? Who else next? Can I get Reggie? What's going on, King?
Hello, sir.
Reggie
How's
said
it
not
going?
today.
How's it going? How's it going?
Hello, hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. How you doing?
Fantastic. Just enjoying this nice rainy afternoon.
Man, who you telling? Who you telling? Real quick, man, tell the people about the wonderful, amazing things that you've been doing and give us a win. Give us a win that you've had in this last week or this month, and then talk about some challenges that you've been having.
So, I do video and photography as like my main thing right now. But I've also I'm union, so like that's been a big challenge because there's not a lot of union work at the moment. So that put me into doing 3D printing. And recently, like I've been designing like necklaces and bracelets and things of that nature. So like I finally got, some things working, some things worked out. So I have my first vendor spot set up this weekend. So we'll see how it goes.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So, what's some of the challenges that you've been having?
The challenges would be finding funding for what I'm doing now, as well as just finding the filament because and parts for my printers because most of this stuff comes from China. So like um, one of my printers, I had to buy like extra things today because last time it went down. It took me 3 weeks to get a piece I needed so that I can get it back up. So those are the challenges that I deal with because there's only one place that sells printer parts, but it only mainly sells like for the very low end printers, and I have a high end one. So those are the challenges, and I want to eventually start a storefront where on this side of town because where you can buy filament and buy 3D print parts because the only place that is close, well, the two places that are close are one is in Duluth and the other is in Marietta. So it just makes it difficult to even look for parts to see if I can find one that fits.
Most
Yeah.
definitely, most definitely. I definitely want to link you with Mr. Fix It. That's one of our goals this year is to make sure that we get at least 30 businesses funded. And part of that is, of course, making sure that we can play the credit game. So I definitely want to link you with him. And matter of fact, I'll send you his contact info so you guys can get on the call and he can figure out how we can get you some funding, for the most part. We also been linking people up with Operation Hope, which is another platform whose initiative is to fund 1 million minority businesses. So I'm actually gonna post. Let me post there. I'm gonna post that link in the chat real quick, because that's definitely another platform that everybody should be taking advantage of. And they actually it's a 4-week program that you can opt into. They'll make sure that your business is structured in the right way. Pretty much the same thing that we do. Make sure your business is structured and different things like that. And then they help you get different grants and point you in the right direction as far as funding wise. And then they also give you an opportunity, and they also give you a free profile with Shopify as well, because that's one of their primary sponsors. So I just put that link in there, so definitely check that out. And I definitely want to, matter of fact, real quick, let me see if I could I wish Dr. Mr. Fixer was on, but before we get off the Zoom, I'm gonna put his information in there as well. Because we got to get to the point where we're utilizing this credit, we're utilizing OPM at the at the end of the day, and I think that's something that, especially minority businesses, that's something that we miss out on. Most of the time we start our businesses without funding, and that's really kind of backwards. And I'm the same. Hey, look, I'm a corporate as well. I've started a few businesses without funding and even a business plan, and that's something that I had to learn the hard way, bump my head and I didn't learn until we got I caught different mentors and different advisors myself. So that's something that we're trying to push all of our members and our affiliates and people like yourself that we've been working with for years. Let's figure it out. Let's figure out how to build up, get your personal credit together so we can utilize this business credit so we can fund the things that we need. And a big one, is advertising and marketing. We have to have a budget for advertising and marketing. That's the biggest thing that we're lacking on. Most businesses are lacking on, especially small businesses. And that's something that we've been talking about, the last couple of weeks, exposure. We have to get the exposure that we need. A lot of you guys have wonderful products, wonderful businesses, especially you, Reggie. You got that 3D printer. That 3D printer is amazing. And ever since I've seen you have it, it's just like I've been wrecking my brain to figure out different ways that we can, market it and get more people and just figure out more uses, and figure out what more problems that we can solve with it for the most part. So that's definitely something that I want to, if you can, one of these days, pull up to the in-person. I know you in Georgia. So if you can pull up to the in-person so we can really kind of build a little bit more and expand a little bit more on that. But I'm going to definitely link you up with Mr. Fix It for sure.
That sounds good. Just, again, just let me know the address and I'll pull up.
I didn't see the address.
No, not last time. Not last weekend. But I got, I was in here,
Send me your email. Text me your email.
Okay.
Make sure you get it. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate you. Who else we got? Real quick, if you guys just tapped into the chat or just tapped into our brainstorming session, please make sure you guys blow up the chat, post your websites, social medias, and post where you're listening in from. All right, can I get this phone? Okay, okay. Who else? Who else are we missing? Let me get you, Jazz. Let me get you on talking about what you do. You got to dial into your audio.
Okay, my audio is fixed now. Hey everybody, hey y'all. I'm Jay. My business is Divine Aqua. I have a metaphysical business and I make a lot of copper jewelry and crystals and things like that. A lot of stuff I'm wearing. I make spell jar necklaces, these types of copper jewelry. I also make lock charms, bracelets. I do it all. I do readings, I do cleansings, anything in the spiritual metaphysical realm. I also do. And I also hold like yoga classes. Um I do help people with yoga, practice yoga and all types of stuff like that. So that's actually something I've been working on. So that's a good segue because I'm trying to hold some yoga classes. I'm actually trying to do some stuff like that, or even do one-on-one classes. Like I'm trying to step into that type of realm at the moment. Physical health, like I do a lot in the mental, spiritual health, and now I'm trying to get more into my physical health and those type of things. That's something I've been working on.
I love it. I love it. So tell us a win that you had in this last week or this last month, and then talk about some of the challenges that you've been having as well.
Honestly, I'm still on my online presence. Like I took what you had into consideration. I've been doing it, just posting like informational things, like not really like promoting and looking for a sale and stuff. Just posting like just some info about some of the things like do. Like I made like that ring video and I also made a crystal charge video. And I'm gonna make some more videos just about plain information. And it has been working. I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting like more likes on the reels and more people watching the reels and stuff when I just post information. So the help is working. I just have to do more. It's all on my part now. I just have to do it more and more and more because it is working. So that's basically it. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think I mean that's something that we tell and we do with all of our social medias. Huh? And you're in the store. Oh yeah, definitely got to. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely got to pop off, pop it, pop it, pop it. That African market in Fayetteville.
Yeah. I forgot to tell y'all that I'm also in a new store. It is the EBGE market, the EBG market in Fayetteville. I have some spell jar necklaces there. I have some copper rings there, some bracelets there. We also got some of your products there too. I think we got body butter, sugar scrubs there, and some herbal teas. And we have herbal teas there as well. So go check out EBGE, spiritual market in Fayetteville, Georgia. We got all our stuff there. Thank you.
Congrats, congrats, congrats. I love it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I see we got Dr. Adam. He just raised your hand. What's going on, Doc?
I just wanted to chime in super quick because she makes the perfect jewelry and stuff for a shop in Macon. So you might be able to sell your stuff at the Bohemian Den in Macon. The owner's name is Scott. I don't have his contact information with me. I just looked, but he lets businesses take root in part of his store, and he's a great person to work with. But it's the Bohemian Den in Macon. So you might just want to check that out.
Can you post that in the chat for it? The name of it? I appreciate you. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I know Tony making a run real quick. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, if you guys haven't gotten a chance to, make sure you post your websites, make sure you post your social medias in the chat. Make sure you post where you're listening in from. Also, go follow somebody else. Matter of fact, let's take this time, if you haven't already, go follow somebody else's social media that's in the chat. Go check out somebody else's website that's in the chat. It's all about connecting the dots, you guys. So I notice every week, sometimes we assume that people already know about our platform, and we really never kind of go into what we do and the different resources that we have. So, the whole goal of mastering our business is, really to build a community of just different business owners, different affiliates and just different leaders, different community leaders, because that's really what it's going to take to lead this new revolution. We are the leaders, the community. We the ones who are in position to create more jobs, and it's all about economic growth at the end of the day. And what we've been doing is equipping different business owners and different brands with the resources and the knowledge to move forward and, to build upon what they're already building. A lot of, over the years, I've come across a lot of business owners who either don't have the resources, don't have the budget, or they just don't have the knowledge, or all of the above. So, what we decided to do is create an initiative to where, we can supply uh, reliable resources, a lot reliable and affordable resources, and create just a space where, like-minded individuals like yourself can really just get on and share knowledge, share ideas, and really just, bring more awareness to the wonderful things that we've been doing throughout the community. And that's the whole point of the mob, is to bring people together and, actually bring reliable resources together as well. Because we all having the same problems. We all having, we all face the same challenges and face the same roadblocks. And we all need a little motivation. We all need accountability partners as well. So that's our main goal, is to, get to the point where we have a community full of business owners and entrepreneurs and brands and leaders, to where we can really just come together and do something great, provide more jobs, especially for the youth. They don't have a lot of resources available to them, and it is up to us, to spearhead that and come together. I'm also excited to announce our new affiliate program, or our revamped affiliate program, because we want to make sure that everybody have the opportunity to grow with us and to bring other people that they have in their community and that they have around them in the fold. I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys know a business owner that's having some type of challenge, or that's in need of some type of resource, whether it's video and audio production, content creation, social media management and marketing, which a lot of business owners really just don't have the time to manage their social media, or um, you know, or just need, like I said, just to need to get on a brainstorming session and get around other business owners and other leaders that's in the same boat. So that's the whole goal of mastering our business, is to really come together and, like I said, bring reliable resources. And the reason why I keep putting the emphasis on that, because I believe we all have had that challenge to where we've either hired or put somebody around us to the point where they just wasn't doing the job, or expectations wasn't met. Sometimes, that's really what it boils down to, having clear expectations and clear goals to meet those expectations. And sometimes it just doesn't happen. So, over the years as a business consultant, I've really been just wrecking our brain and figuring out, different solutions on how can we really, really bring some real value, to the community. How can we bring real value to, the business owners that we work with and that we see every single day? How can we bring real value to, our community by, making sure that these business owners have the resources and the knowledge that they need to continue on building their business, so they can eventually, and so you guys can eventually hire more of our community and, put more people in position. And that's really what it's all about, having the resources that we need, having the knowledge that we need, and having the relationships that we need as well. So, for those of you that don't know or want more information about, mastering our business, I'm actually going to post our website and post a few more links as well in the chat for you guys, so you can just check it out, for yourself, and let's set up a call. Let's see how we can actually add more value. I've always been the type of person, if we can't add value to what you're doing, we're just gonna, either we're gonna bag out or we're gonna, refer you to someone that can actually do the job and that can actually, get the resources that we're looking for. So that's the whole point, of, just our community that we've been building. So I appreciate you guys for hopping on the Zoom and, being present every single week. I just posted the links to the Mastering Our Business website. So if you know anybody who would like to become a member, a mentor, advisor, or anybody that would like to join our affiliate program, please send them out the links. And make sure you guys, every single one of you guys should also apply for our affiliate program as well. Like I said, I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys knows someone that, just need our resources, quite frankly. So our affiliate program is a way that we can all just keep everything circulating within our community and make sure that, we can actually bring in the right people around us, people that actually need our resources, that's actually serious, and make sure that we can actually add value to, the people that's around us. So if you guys can, real quick, if you can actually send out our link to at least 2 people and send us their contact info as well, so we can reach out to them and see how we can actually build. So I'm gonna give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes to do that real quick. Search through your contacts and see who do you guys think would be a great fit, either as a member, mentor, advisor, or as an affiliate. With our affiliate program, we do have a 15% kickback. So anybody who is an affiliate and refer and make any referrals, whether it's a membership referral or if they refer someone to our services or resources as a single resource, you'll receive a 15% kickback. And that's really, like I said, it's all about keeping it in the community and making sure, that we're passing the resources on. We're not trying to be no gatekeepers, but we also want to make sure that we're surrounding ourselves by like-minded individuals. So again, I'm gonna give you guys 2 to 3 minutes to send us anybody that you would think would be a great member, mentor, advisor, or affiliate. You can either post in the chat or send it directly to my phone and send them out the link as well. I just posted the link in the chat, so I'm gonna give you guys a chance to do that. All right, all right. So if you haven't gotten a chance to as well, please make sure you guys post your social medias, post your websites, and make sure you guys follow somebody else social media and website in the chat. I appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude today's virtual brainstorming session because I know we just had more people pull up to the in-person. Again, if you guys have any questions or concerns about either our mentor option, our membership options, our mentor advisor positions, or if you have any questions about our affiliate program, please, please, please let me know. You can either email us or you can call me directly. We'll set up a call and then we'll go from there. Let's figure out how to build you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope to see every single one of you guys next week at the same time. You guys have a great day and be safe. I did go here talking to the for the shoot.